Hey Internet, we're back from our Guild Wars 2 guide, and today we're going to be looking at the points of interest in the Black Citadel, which is the main Char capital, closest to the other capital, or race's capital. Anyways, let's get right into it. We're starting from the Lion's Arch Gate, just because that's where a lot of people will first be introduced to the city, and that's really where we're going to start. We're sort of going to be assuming in this video that you've already gotten all the waypoints, just because waypoints are very, very easy to get, and you really just involve you walking around. They're never hidden, they're always out in the open. So, let's get into it. We're just going to start heading east right off the bat, and we're going to hit the Plaza of Remembrance. This is one of the few easy to obtain points of interest, really straightforward. It's actually where it is on the map, and yeah, there's not really much to say about it. So you can already see it on the left. So, once done there, we're just going to head back on over to the Serrated Blade Tavern, which is just across the way. You just pretty much do a 180 and just walk off the side of the cliff, or walk off the side of the ledge over here. Take a little bit of fall damage right there. So this one is a little bit harder to find just because it's up a ramp, but I mean it's pretty straightforward. There you go, Serrated Blade Tavern. Now we're going to be hitting the last straightforward point of interest, which is the Dermond Scriptorium. I actually had to look at my phone for that one. It's right on over here. It's actually sort of silly how they have these laid out, just because you can look on your map and it's right next to another point of interest called the 20th Blood Cohort, and it's absolutely not there. It is actually quite far away. So through this arch, and right on in here. So now that we've got those three, we're going to take Hero's Waypoint, which is the waypoint right here, to get the other two. So we're going to have to split this up a little bit, just because most of the hard to find points of interest in Black Citadel is purely because they're instanced. So a lot of loading screens, but I mean if you know where you're going, you can do this in like 10 minutes max. So here we are, we're in the Visual Chapter House. This is the only point of interest we're going to get before heading on to another waypoint, which is the Mustering Grounds waypoint. So that's over here. So you can walk, it's not a big walk, right this way. Oops. But you don't really want to. It's not really worth it, especially if you've already been here and you already have all the waypoints. So once we're here, we're just going to turn right around and get the Ashford Gate waypoint. Don't go all the way or you'll end up burning out the city, but just get close enough to where you can actually get the point of interest. Once we got that, we're going to run on back here. This is actually the start of the instance points of interest, which are sort of frustrating just because they're not really explained, like there's no icon or whatever saying that it's instanced. But anyway, so we're going to head on over to this big gate right here and run straight into it. And yes, we do want to go into the Hero's Catan. So in the Hero's Catan, there are 5 waypoints. We can see them right here, and we're going to hit all of them. So first, right off the bat, we're just going to go to Ash Checkpoint 13. It's just right on the right, not a big deal. In and out, there we go. The next 2 waypoints we're going to get are the 12 Iron Mandible, and the Farhar of Young Heroes. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but it's not a big deal. So they're the 2 right here. They're on 2 opposite sides of this hall over here that we'll see right as we walk through here. So up here we've got the 12th Iron Mandible, just run all the way up there to get it, and then down here we've got the Farhar of Young Heroes. So now we've got those two. We're gonna head on back to the 20th Blood Cohort and the Heroes Forum to complete our expedition into the Heroes Catan instanced area. So for the 20th Blood Cohort, this is pretty straightforward. Just head on up. We got it, and now we're out. And the last waypoint, or I keep saying waypoint, the last point of interest we're going to get in this area, in the Heroes Catan area, is finally the Heroes Forum. It's just in a little building. Just run up the steps and go on in. It does make it complicated because these do overlap quite a bit with the main city, so it's hard to sort of distinguish what's instant and what's not. So, Heroes Forum, there we go. And now we're out. We're going to be taking the Junker's Waypoint, which is right over here. Now, if you zone out and then take the waypoint, it won't cost you gold or silver, or specifically copper, but you don't really need to. You know, got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one, so I got tons of money. No, I don't have tons of money, but I have enough to expedite this video a little bit. Anyway, so once we've taken that waypoint, we're going to head on over to the Stormcaller's Triumph point, which is just right here on the left. You can actually see it pretty much right as you come off of the waypoint, right here. We're going to actually talk to this guy over here for his little speed boosts. Speed boons, I guess, make these types of things just infinitely faster. After we get that, we're gonna head on over to the Ruins of Rin waypoint, which is down here. You can run down here, it's a pretty simple run. There's actually a vista that we'll be getting to another video, but for the sake of expedience, we're just gonna take waypoints and jump all around. Yep. And once we're in, we're just gonna start heading south. And it's right there on the southwest. It's actually a locked area for the time being, so it actually looks like it will be an instance portal in the future, but right now it's just a locked gate. Make sure you don't fall in there. It's sort of a pain in the butt to get out, and you might actually die depending on how far you fall. And we're heading over here. Which is a very Deathwing-esque gate. There we go. And now that we've got that, we're going to go all the way back to the Heroes Waypoint to get arguably the most confusing points of interest in any capital city I've ever been to. Now, we're starting from the Heroes Waypoint instead of the waypoint up here, which is the Imperator's Waypoint, just because there are a lot of waypoints on the bottom, or not a lot, there's specifically one waypoint on the bottom, and it's just a pain in the butt to run up and down stairs, so we're just going to make this easy on ourselves and just run right in. The first waypoint we're going to be looking at in here is called the Citadel Stockade, and it's the first of many instanced points of interest in this area. We're going to come on down to this door, hit enter, yes, cool loading screen, and just run in here and get the point of interest. Easy as pie. Now once we're out, we're just going to exit and you'll start running up the stairs. Now if you already have the waypoint, the Imperator's Waypoint, feel free to take that and just skip ahead in the video. But for the sake of continuity, I'm just going to run up the stairs. It's not a big deal. It's a shame our speed boon's more off already. These guards must think I'm retarded since I'm trying to roll upstairs. I'll talk to this guy for speed boons again. So up here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of interest, and all of them are instanced. It's really annoying. So first off, we're going to head over here to the left. We're going to take the Blood Tribune Quarters instance portal to get the Blood Tribune Quarters point of interest right here. And we're just going to exit stage right. So now we got that, we're gonna come over here to the command core door. That's not it. The command core instance portal. Everyone has trouble with this. If you've been watching the chat in the past, however many minutes this video has been going on for, you'll notice that people keep asking about this specific point of interest. It's this one. It's really complicated to find because you've got to run all the way up here, and most people stop after the first point of interest. There's actually 2 points of interest in this specific instance area. The first one we're going to get to is the War Council. It's right here. You'll get it just by running up this walkway. And the second one involves us taking it all the way to the left over here, this walkway, and we'll get the Iron Tribune quarters by running in this room. Yeah, most people don't fully explore the instance areas because they're usually really straightforward. Make sure to get the Iron Tribune one, because you'll end up having to come back like me over and over and over again. So once again, gonna hop on out of this and hit the last point of interest, the Ash Tribune quarters, which is over here to the left, to the right. I'm just all kinds of turns around today. Turns around. Perfect. Anyway, enter the Ash Tribune. I mean, basically, this whole top area can be explained by run in the giant red doors, because that's what you're doing. Really, the only confusing point of interest in this entire area is specifically the Iron Tribune, and I show you how to get that. So we're just going to run up here until we get to the point of interest, the Ash Tribune quarters. And once we've got that, we have just completed all of our points of interest, and hopefully you've completed your map for this area. So congratulations. The Vista video for the Black Citadel will be coming out shortly. There's some really interesting vistas in here. And yeah, if you have a specific area that you're having trouble with and you want some help or guidance, just put it in the comment section below. I have some other guide videos that you might want to check out, some Lion's Arch and Kessex Hills videos, alongside some World of Warcraft videos that I've been putting out pretty frequently ever since the new expansion came out. So thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you like these types of videos, and like I said before, if you have any suggestions on some specific areas or aspects of Guild Wars or WoW that you would like investigated and maybe explained in a comprehensive way, feel free to leave them in the comments, or go to our site qdcast.net or our Facebook, which all will be linked in the description. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.